Good morning, students. Welcome to third session of Unit 3rd. The name of this session is Input, Output, Memory and Storage Devices of a Computer System. Student, this session 3rd is available on page A87 of Sumita Arora book. Children, every system is designed that it takes some input and produce some output. Computers also take input from various devices and produce output in different form. Now in this session, we will discuss about various input devices and output devices along with memory and storage units. Now students, let us start from the memory. Student, CPU needs to have some place where it can hold instruction and data during processing. And once processing is over, it needs a place where it can store the result permanent. This block of computer where information जहाँ पर store की जाती है उसे memory कहते हैं. In general, the memory can be categorized as primary memory, and secondary memory. Why it is called main memory? Because it is the only memory which directly communicate with CPU. The user programs and the monitor programs which are to be executed by CPU will first go into main memory and then only it can be executed by CPU. It is also called internal memory. This memory holds data and instruction during processing. It is temporary memory. Now student, there are two types of primary memory. First, RAM. Second, ROM. The full form of RAM is Random Access Memory. Now student, this is a main memory in which user program resides just period to their execution. Therefore, it is called user memory. स्टूडेंट, जब भी प्रोग्राम एग्जीक्यूट होता है तो एग्जीक्यूशन के पहले वो किस मेमोरी में जाता है? रैम में. रीडिंग एंड राइटिंग ऑपरेशन कैन बी परफॉर्म ओवर रैम. Therefore, it is also called read-write memory. When electrical power goes off, the content in this memory are lost. Therefore, it is called volatile memory. स्टूडेंट, इसे वोलेटाइल मेमोरी इसलिए कहते हैं जैसे ही आप कोई भी काम कर रहे हैं और उस समय अगर पावर ऑफ हो जाता है तो इसके सारे कंटेंट क्या हो जाते हैं? डिस्ट्रॉय या लॉस्ट हो जाते हैं. दैट्स द रीजन इट इज कॉल्ड वोलेटाइल मेमोरी. The size of RAM present in a system decides the overall working speed of the computer. RAM का साइज ही कंप्यूटर की वर्किंग स्पीड को डिसाइड करता है. Now there are two types of RAM. First, static RAM. Second, dynamic RAM. It is fast but expensive, and dynamic RAM is slower but very cheap. Therefore, dynamic RAM used extensively. स्टूडेंट, जो आपकी स्टैटिक रैम होती है वो फास्ट तो होती है लेकिन काफ़ी एक्सपेंसिव होती है. ऑन अदर हैंड, जो डायनेमिक रैम होती है वो स्लो होती है पर चीप होती है। इसके चीप होने के कारण ही डायनेमिक रैम को बहुत अधिक यूज में किया जाता है। Now, the full form of ROM is read only memory. Only read operation can be performed when the ROM is in the computer system. Therefore, it is called read-only memory. This is called non-volatile memory because student, the information is not lost when the power goes off. अगर पावर चला जाता है तो इंफॉर्मेशन लॉस्ट नहीं होती है. दैट्स द रीजन इट इज कॉल्ड नॉन वोलेटाइल मेमोरी. देयर आर 3 टाइप्स ऑफ रोम. फर्स्ट PROM, second EPROM, third double EPROM. Let's discuss it one by one. The full form of PROM is programmable read only memory. Student, in this memory, once the chip has been programmed, the recorded information cannot be changed. PROM becomes same as ROM. इसे हम एग्जाम्पल से देख सकते हैं. जैसे आप मार्केट से कोई CD परचेस करके लाते, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑफिस 2007 की CD आप लेके आए हो, आप उसको सिर्फ यूज कर सकते हो. आप उसके अंदर अगर किसी कंटेंट को लिखना चाहते हो या फिर इरेज करना चाहते हो तो आप ये काम नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज इट इज प्रोग्रामेबल रीड ओनली मेमोरी. आप सिर्फ उसके कंटेंट को रीड कर सकते हो. सेकेंड EPROM. फुल फॉर्म ऑफ EPROM इरेजेबल प्रोग्रामेबल read only memory. Student, this device uses much higher voltage than the normal operating voltages. Thus, EPROM is programmable electrically. But if we want to erase the content of EPROM, an ultraviolet light source can be used to do this. स्टूडेंट PROM में हम किस कंटेंट को रिमूव नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर हम EPROM का यूज कर सकते हैं तो हम कंटेंट को इरेज कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ अल्ट्रा वायलेट लाइट सोर्स के थ्रू. थर्ड double EPROM. Full form electrically erasable programmable read only memory. Electric pulses are used to erase the content of this chip. स्टूडेंट, इस मेमोरी में इलेक्ट्रिक पल्सेस का यूज किया जाता है कंटेंट को रिमूव करने के लिए. द वोल्टेज यूज टू इरेज द कंटेंट ऑफ डबल EPROM आर मच हायर than the normal operating voltages. Few milliseconds are required to erase the content of a chip. Now, next topic of this session, the storage unit. Or units of memory. Students, computer need to store and retrieve data for processing. आप जैसे जानते हैं कि प्राइमरी मेमोरी हैज अ लिमिटेड स्टोरेज कैपेसिटी एंड is not permanent. Secondary storage devices are used to store large amount of data permanently. So, to specify the storage capacity of storage devices, some units of memory are used, which are used for measuring primary memory. Computers store and process data or information in the form of binary number. A binary number is either 0 or 1 and is known as bit. स्टूडेंट जो आपका 0 और 1 है इसी को क्या कहते हैं हम? bit. Bit is a unit of memory. Student, bit is the smallest unit of memory. Then second bigger unit is byte. Means a group of 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. स्टूडेंट, मेमोरी को कैसे मेजर किया जाता है इसका एक चार्ट है आपकी बुक में A89 पेज पर अवेलेबल है. इस चार्ट में पूरी मेमोरी यूनिट्स के बारे में दिया है. जैसे 1 बिट इज इक्वल्स टू, या हम 1 बिट हम किसको बोलेंगे? जो बाइनरी डिजिट होती है. इसी बाइनरी डिजिट का कॉम्बिनेशन मीन्स 8 बिट्स जो किसके इक्वल होता है? 1 बाइट के इक्वल. आफ्टर दैट जो ये मेमोरी यूनिट्स है, जैसे आप सभी जानते हैं केबी आपको पता है, एमबी, जीबी, टीबी. तो जो किलो बाइट है ये आगे आपका मेगाबाइट में कन्वर्ट कैसे होती है? थ्रू the 2 raised to power 10 means 1024 kb is equals to कितना होता है? 1 MB. Now in next 1024 MB is equals to 1 GB. Then GB is higher than MB. After that the next unit is TB. The full form of TB is terabyte. टेराबाइट किसके इक्वल होगा? आपके 1024 GB के इक्वल होगा. Now next 1024 TB is equals to 1 PB. PB means petabyte. 1024 PB is equals to 1 EB means exabyte. They all are the units of memory. हर एक यूनिट मेमोरी अपने नेक्स्ट यूनिट को क्या करेगी? फॉलो करेगी. जैसे आपका 1 MB किसके इक्वल हो जाएगा? 1024 KB के इक्वल. एंड 1 GB is equals to 1024 MB. ये आपकी मेमोरी यूनिट है स्टूडेंट, आपको बहुत अच्छे से ये पूरी याद होनी चाहिए.
Next topic of this session is input devices.
Input devices are used to pass on data from human interface to computer. First input device is keyboard is among the most common and popular input device. It is used to input the data to the computer. A keyboard consists of various keys. Each key is attached with a switch. Student, this forms a key switch. There is one key switch for each letter, number or symbol. When a key is pressed, the key switch is activated. जैसे आप की को प्रेस करते हो की स्विच एक्टिवेट हो जाता है. Next, mouse. A mouse is a pointing device or locator which points to a particular location on the screen. It is pegged in a small plastic box. When the mouse moves on the table, the pointer also moves on the screen. Therefore, different items on the screen can be selected by user. A mouse may have 1, 2 or 3 buttons. There are 3 types of mouse. First, mechanical mouse. Second, optical mouse. Third, optomechanical mouse. Third input device is joystick. Student, this is also a pointing device similar to a mouse. It contains a stick mounted on a spherical ball which moves on a socket. There are 4 motions which are detected by a circuit: left, right, forward and backward. Just like the mouse, joystick also a pointing device which is used to move cursor position on a monitor screen. Generally, it is used for gaming purpose only. Next, light pen. A light pen is a picking device. That means when this device points to certain item on a CRT screen, the signal generated from this device helps the program to identify that item. This device is a photosensitive device which look like a pen. Student, light pen is also a pointing device. Its structure is similar to that of pen. Next input device is touch screen. A touch screen is an electronic visual display that the user can control through simple or multi-touch gestures by touching the screen with a special pen or one or more fingers. Next input device is scanner. Scanner is an input device which works on a similar principle of photocopy machine. So we can give any document and send the scanner and whole things will be scanned and stored as a media format. Scanner can accept text, graphics or even handwritten information. This gives rise to faster entry system. Student, scanners are capable of accepting the information from a document directly. Therefore, the user is relieved from typing and drawing. Basically, there are two types of scanners. First, MICR. Second, optical scanner. Now, the first scanner is MICR. Full form of MICR is Magnetic Ink Character Reader. स्टूडेंट कुछ बुक में कैरेक्टर के प्लेस पर कार्ड का भी यूज़ किया गया है. नाउ दिस स्कैनर इज कैपेबल ऑफ रिकॉग्नाइजिंग स्पेशल कैरेक्टर printed using magnetic ink. This ink contains iron oxide particles, which is magnetic material. For example, a MICR is widely used in a bank to read the information from a check. स्टूडेंट चेक पे जो नंबर्स लिखे होते हैं और इन्फॉर्मेशन को रीड करने के लिए MICR स्कैनर का यूज़ किया जाता है. When the check is issued to the customer, the bank identification and check number are already printed with magnetic ink on lower left side of check. When a check is received, the account number, amount, etc. are printed at lower right side by the bank employee. The check is then passed into MICR scanner machine. The magnetic field of the machine magnetizes the iron oxide material. Now, a read head is used to read the character. Thus, this is a direct, accurate and fast data entry system. Next, optical character recognition or reader. Student, this device is used to convert the images into a set of zeros and ones. This binary information is used in computer memory. The image may be text, a picture or handwritten document. Student, a dot on the document represents a 1. The white spot represents a 0. This representation is called bitmap. Each bit is called pixel or picture element. Second scanner name OMR, optical mark reader. This type of scanner recognizes spots made with the help of dark pencil or ink. Light is made incident on a document containing a pattern of dots. There will be difference in the intensity of reflected light. This intensity is converted into electrical pulse, which are sent to the computer. Scanners are used to process those documents in which one alternative is chosen from so many choices. Student, OMR mainly used in examination. For example, objective type answer paper, PET, PMT examination, market survey, social survey, which response of people is to be known. Student, that was and few input devices discussed by us.
Next topic of this session is output devices.
Students, output devices are used for display purpose. Now let's see some output devices. First output device is monitor. Monitor, or the visual display unit, in short we call it VDU, is the main output device of a computer. It forms images in the form of tiny dots known as pixel. There are three types of monitor. First, CRT means cathode ray tube. Second, flat panel display. Third, 3D monitor. Next, printer. Printer is among the most common output devices, student, which is used to print information on paper. These are the output devices used to provide the hard copy of information. That means printer are used to provide permanent record on a paper. Printers are broadly classified into two categories: impact printer, second non-impact printer. Impact printers. The printers that print the character by striking against a ribbon and then onto a paper are called impact printer. स्टूडेंट इम्पैक्ट प्रिंटर वे प्रिंटर होते हैं जिसमें रिबन पे कोई भी थिंग टकराती है और उसके कारण कागज़ पर इंफॉर्मेशन प्रिंट हो जाती है. तो इस टाइप के प्रिंटर आपके इम्पैक्ट प्रिंटर होते हैं. द एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ इम्पैक्ट प्रिंटर: फर्स्ट, कैरेक्टर प्रिंटर; सेकेंड, डॉट मैट्रिक्स प्रिंटर; डेजीविल प्रिंटर; ड्रम प्रिंटर एंड चेन प्रिंटर. ये बहुत आवाज़ करते हैं. फर्स्ट, character printer. Student, as you can see, character printer look like this. Those printers which print one character at a time are called character printer. Next, dot matrix printer. Student, this is the image of dot matrix printer. Dot matrix printer uses a head containing 7 to 20 pins. Each pin works as an electromagnet. Thus, it is surrounded by a small coil. The head scan a complete line. The character is formed by a matrix of dots. These dots are made by pins striking on an inked ribbon. This paper is placed below the ribbon. The character code to be printed is sent from computer memory to printer. The printer circuit decode this code and generate the necessary control signal to actuate the pins. This pins moves forward to hit the carbon ribbon placed on paper. The dots form a character. Students, यहाँ पर जो पिन्स होती है वो फॉरवर्ड मूव करती है कार्बन रिबर के ऊपर, और कार्बन रिबर पेपर के ऊपर रखा होता है. तो जैसे ही वो पिन मूव करती हैं तो छोटे छोटे डॉट्स बन जाते हैं और वो डॉट्स ही कैरेक्टर के फॉर्म में पेपर पर प्लेस होते चले जाते हैं. इस टाइप से प्रिंटिंग होती है. डेजी विल प्रिंटर. स्टूडेंट, इट्स एन इमेज ऑफ डेजी विल प्रिंटर. इट्स लुक लाइक अ सिंपल प्रिंटर. इसमें एक व्हील होती है जो इस पर टकरा कर इमेजेस को पेपर पे प्रिंट करती है और कैरेक्टर को प्रिंट करती है. नेक्स्ट, ड्रम प्रिंटर. स्टूडेंट, दिस इज़ अ लाइन प्रिंटर. द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ इट, it's a rotating drum. As you can see in this picture, the character to be printed are embossed on the drum surface. One complete set is embossed for one line. This is a clear from the diagram. Next, chain printer. Its function is similar to drum printer, but a steel band is used instead of a drum. Student, drum की जगह यहाँ पर steel band use होती है. The characters are embossed on this band. The characters in a complete line are sent to the printer buffer register. The hammer corresponding to a desired character is activated and it strike on the paper. जैसे वो हैमर उस पेपर पे पड़ता है तो सारे जो अल्फ़ाबेट्स हैं या जो कैरेक्टर है वो प्रिंट हो जाते हैं. Next, non-impact printer. The collision between head and paper is not used here, but the laser beam inkjet technology is used to take the print out. Examples of non-impact printers are laser printer and inkjet printer. Laser printer works on principle of photocopy machine, and inkjet printer consists of a head containing large number of small holes called nozzle. Each hole associated with a register and ink toner. Next output device, headphones. Headphones are hardware device that either plugs into your computer or your speaker. Next, speaker. A hardware device connected a computer sound card that outputs sound generated by the computer. It needs a sound card connected to a CPU that generates sound via card. Next is projector. Projector is an output device that can take images generated by a computer and reproduce them on a large flat surface. ये कुछ आउटपुट डिवाइसेस ही जिनका शॉर्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन हमने आज इस वीडियो में देखा. ओके स्टूडेंट, आई होप यू एंजॉय इट. नाउ दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे सेशन.